I'm still kind of in that stunned stage. I've been very fortunate, won a lot of games, and we've had very few that ended that crazy. Meaning we had to forfeit our backs a couple times, it looked like, and I'll give our kids credit. They didn't quit. They were active. They dove on loose balls when we were down 5 and somehow managed to come up with some key plays. I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge Emily Daniel from Shepherd. I've coached a ton of games, and that's one of the best individual performances we've ever had against us. And we knew that coming into the game. She is a phenomenal player, and I am so glad she's graduating because I don't have to devise a game plan to stop her anymore. But I just give our kids credit. We could have quit several times late in the game, and sometimes if you just keep your nose to the grindstone, and I'll use every cliche known to man, but if you just keep working at it, that sometimes the ball bounces your way, and this is one of these days where we were fortunate enough that the ball bounced our way.
You talk about a total team effort, keeping the nose to the grindstone. When the West Virginia Conference Player of the Year fouls out with you guys down 5, and then you come back and do it, what does that say about that total team effort that even with such an important call gone, you guys can turn things around?
Well, Hillary's carried us a number of times this season where we've jumped on her back, and she's willed us to win with 30 and 40-point games, and she had a great game again today. But obviously we had to play with her late, and we had a lot of young kids on the court. We play some young kids, and sometimes I think they're too young to think about the pressure, and they somehow make plays. So yes, it was a total team effort, and we got contributions from about everybody in those 2 overtimes. And again, that's what you need to play for championships.
How big was that cold-blooded 3 by Kylie late in regulation?
It's that's a play that we had in our arsenal for years and years, and we didn't put it in until a timeout today. It's the first time we've ran it all season, and it got her a look, and she knocked it down. But that's the way she plays. She really doesn't have a conscience. So she either makes them or doesn't, but she's going to shoot it, and she was aggressive late in the game, and I think got double-digit points.
Hillary, you guys forced 25 turnovers against this team. What was it that you guys were doing out there to kind of just keep these guys on their heels and keep the ball scoring out?
Our main game plan was to really deny the wings on the 3-point and make them, step back so it wasn't an easy entry into the post. We didn't do it all the time, obviously, but it really worked for us late in the game, and we got more aggressive, and I think we did a great job on that, just really being aggressive on the wing.
Coach, have you ever been out-rebounded by 25 and won a game?
Probably not. And it's the same thing. We have this is a true stat. We have made more 3-point field goals than any team in America at any level over my career. And we had, what, today, 3 maybe or something. So, we're finding ways to win games without knocking down threes, and that's what you have to do. So it was ugly in some statistical categories, but I've said it 1,000 times. I would rather play crazy, undisciplined, and win by 1 than do everything right and lose by 1. So just happy to be here.
Liz, how difficult a matchup is Shepherd? Obviously, being a 2 versus 7, they played you guys well all year. What makes them tough to play against?
I think I don't know about Shepherd. I think we just go out and we have to kind of play against ourselves. We always have trouble going out, and I don't know.
I think she means that we have focus problems, and a lot of that we're young. And we always say we play against ourselves, that if we just do what we work on, then I like the end result. But Liz had quite a game. Quite a game.
And Liz, what were you guys doing in that last, I guess, 6 minutes or so with Hillary on the bench with the 5 fouls to just kind of, and down 5 to really just kind of climb back in and just kind of weather that storm?
We just had to realize that obviously Hillary was on the bench and she's our main scorer. She's the one we look to get the ball to, with the shot clock low. I guess we just kind of told ourselves to relax. We spread the floor, we got open looks, and some of us other players we can drive to, so I guess we just tried to spread the floor, and whoever could get an open look, take it. And Jasmine had a good drive at the end, and everyone contributed. We just had to come together and everyone contribute when we didn't have Hillary to score for us.
How important, when you talk about driving to the basket late in the game, how important was it that their big people were out by then with fouls?